I don't think I don't assume you worship the Everlight now, do you?
He cracks a small smirk and he says, "Can you tell me where someone named Sydaan Knox is at the moment?"
She's doing crime somewhere. Why?
No, if that's in character, everyone has to break into laughter.
We return to the adventuring party.
Okay.
Sneak around. Sneak.
Okay, they're coming.
Run away. Run away.
That's the first time I've just like had fun with a match in a long time.
We're gonna start with Vinthara.
Oh, so the 9.
We're starting with Vinthara to wake you the fuck up. You're super EP. Wake up. Wake up.
I've still not updated her sheet because I don't know how to add homebrew. So I'm hoping there's no combat.
There's probably no combat. At least not for you. Not.
Right. Okay, that's fine.
As we're gonna minorly retcon the original way that you showed back up to the fact that you and Apollo are basically teleported back to the bathhouse before anybody else gets there, as the place is empty. As you feel very different. You no longer feel through your entire life and all of your other lives. You've always felt this sort of oppressive weight, as if somebody had their hand in your chest holding your heart. But now you feel, I mean, free isn't necessarily the right word for it. But it feels like you have set your own boundaries. You have decided the confines in which you will live, rather than somebody else determining those for you. Which, honestly, considering your past, isn't even something you can say was true before your deal with Asmodeus. This is genuinely and surprisingly a first for you. Describe what it is you're doing and what it is you like, where you're going to go. Like, if you're going to have a conversation with Apollo or anything.
She sort of like stares at her hands for a moment, almost like she can't really. She doesn't quite know how to process it. It's not something she's felt before. And like, so she just sort of, she doesn't even go, where in the bathhouse are we? Are we like in the main entrance or?
Yeah, you guys disappear like in the dinner hall.
Okay, she's just gonna sort of, not even like going and finding a seat, she's just gonna sort of sit down on the floor before her legs give way because she's never felt this before. She doesn't even quite know how to name what it is she's feeling. And she just sort of looks up at Apollo.
Apollo also is seemingly like feeling very different at the moment. But it seems to be a different kind of like a little bit of a different kind of feeling than what you're going through.
Can I try and sort of, through the weird like feeling she's feeling, can she try and what's the word I'm looking for? Figure out what's going through his head?
He's scared. You don't have context to that, but he's No, you do. Roll me a quick insight check.
I don't trust D&D Beyond dice. Last time I was using D&D Beyond, I rolled a 0 and a 2 in succession, so, you know. 8 plus 6 is a number. That is
14.
14?
Yes.
Yeah.
As he's scared. He's so afraid of losing you because he knows how willing you are to die.
Oh.
He knows it wouldn't take much. It would just, your brother's in danger. He's in danger. Any amount of advantage to be gained, and you would throw your life away. And he's standing here shaking because he's been there before and he does not want to lose anyone else.
He's just sort of gonna reach up and take his hand and sort of hug him to try and sit down like opposite her. She's not saying anything yet. She wants him to, you know.
He squeezes your hand. Doesn't say much of anything, really. Before he kind of breaks the silence and says, that that was a ride, huh?
Yeah. You don't need to be scared.
He just tightens his hand a little bit closer around yours. You're really going to tell me that I don't have any reason to worry about you?
No, but
I just...
You don't want to lose me. I know. But, I've lived too long. And when it is my time to go, whether that's tomorrow or however many years or who knows. I want. It's selfish of me, but for not wanting to come back. But I mean, I just would like to rest, you know.
He pulls you in and just like nuzzles into your neck. Just don't throw it all away. You finally get to be free of all of that, and I don't want to lose you.
You won't. Not, I don't plan on going anywhere, not yet. So,
Okay. That's awesome. He like wipes his face a little bit and then puts his sunglasses back on and says, I don't know where the others went, but we should like tidy the place up with our gone, maybe.
does he look like he was crying?
He was trying so hard not to.
She's gonna just sort of tilt her head a little bit. It's okay to cry, you know?
Well, there's no point in crying over someone who's not dead. And if you're not going to die, then I don't need to. Right?
You can. Just don't bustle it up, okay?
I don't bottle it up. I play music.
Yeah. Well. She sort of like gives him a small smile. Does that mean you'll write a song about me?
Oh, girl, you're going to be a whole ass album. Now, we've got this entire place to ourselves, so I can either teach you how to play guitar, we can clean up as a gift to everybody else, because nobody else cleans up after themselves, or we can use our time irresponsibly.
You could teach me how to play guitar, and then we can use our time irresponsibly. I think we deserve that.
The question is, are we using a bed this time? Because you seem to really like the couch.
A bed would be nice.
As
My back
he
will probably thank me later.
He scratches the back of his head and laughs, and then we're gonna shift scenes there. As you have a realization, though. Previously, it was Asmodeus who controlled your heart. It was your heart was being controlled, your mind was being controlled, your soul. Your power came from outside. It doesn't take much for you to realize this, because you did read the contract. As you realize now, it's your heart that's giving you your power.
She's going to try and not think about that too much, because for her it's very weird, and if she ignores it, maybe she'll get used to it. Which is totally a healthy mechanism for dealing with everything.
No, because technically she still has a patron. She still has a patron.
She's still she's ignoring how weird it feels that it's like it's not an outside source.
Technically. So she does still have a patron.
Yeah,
She didn't.
she does. I'm just saying she's like. It is weird for her that it's not like. What's the word I'm looking for? It's weird for her that it's not like smothering, I guess.
Yeah, it's really pleasant feeling.
She doesn't know how to handle it, so she's ignoring it.
That's so cute. As we're going to cut back to the rest of the group who are all walking back from the wrecked tavern. Now,
Hello.
which one of you wants to volunteer to be the one to go tell the Cobalt Soul about what you guys found with the
I will do it.
I was gonna go.
Okay. Jurgen and Levki get to go talk to the Cobalt Soul about the Vecna cultists.
That's not gonna end well, but
Wait,
It's going to be very funny for me.
at least it's gonna be less bad than seeing the wizard that's constantly trying to hoard evil magic shit show up onto the doorstep of the people who are like, hey, let's stop bad guys from getting information.
Before they go, Phyra would say to both of them, "Now behave. Be along."
No, this is exactly what happens. Phyra looks and says, now make sure, and now can you two not kill each other for 5 minutes? Levki goes, we're not children. Jurgen, agreed. Everybody walks away as they're just standing there in the street, and Levki goes, fuck you. And Jurgen, fuck you too.
Phyra would still say, "I'm still older than you two."
Hey, Castlevania.
They're the anime rivals, the best of friends.
They used to be drinking buddies. What happened to that?
Yeah, what happened to the drinking buddies?
That's ignored. We never talk about it. We used to drink
Like,
together.
Phyra brought it up like once. It's like, can you guys be drinking buddies again?
What happened was, Jurgen was working for the people that killed his
Jurgen
father.
didn't do shit. You started this whole fucking.
Yeah, you started it, and Phyra had to convince
minding his own
Jurgen.
business. It's like, gee, wouldn't it be nice if I saved my family? And you're just like, yeah, that would be nice. Unfortunately, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Levki was making Jurgen believe that he should betray the group, and Phyra had to sit there and go, "Please, no."
Please stop. I know my boyfriend's impulsive, but please don't.
Look, the fact that Levki agreed to help find your family in the first place was him.
Yeah, its own Levki way.
The murderous beef has dissolved into being nothing more than a rivalry, which is way better than murderous beef.
Yeah.
So
now go get a drink afterwards.
Yeah, enemies to friends to lovers. Absolutely.
Does Levki still have the Jewel of Three Prayers?
Levki gave it to Phyra.
Oh, Phyra has it.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, I was going to say I didn't have it to begin with.
I was wondering who was attuned to it. I thought it was Levki at one point.
Technically, the first person to be the person that was attuned to it was Zyla, but currently it is in the possession of and likely being attuned to Phyra at the moment.
What happened was it was Zyla and then Phyra, and then Phyra gave it back to Zyla, and now Phyra has it again.
Well,
Now,
Sab still
considering-
has the dummy, the bait one on his chest.
Everybody do remember, whoever has the amulet of three prayer, the jewel of 3 prayers is party leader.
Good work. I just had therapy, so you guys are less likely to die. No, you're still gonna die.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom,
As we are gonna follow Sabanrab, Sarhorn, and Phyra on their way back to the bathhouse.
Ah, crap! I was supposed to go there with.
I was just gonna walk until she's spoken to.
Do you think we should reach out to Levki's dad, see how far out he is, where to meet him? Wasn't that a thing at one point? Maybe, I don't know.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
Should.
Uh,
Okay, I can send message now, like right now, or should I wait?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
no, we might as well on our way there, just see how far he is.
Yeah. Okay, well, Sabanrab will cast sending on Levki's father.
And does that allow for how much of a response does that allow for?
It's like a certain amount of words, right?
Well, yeah, it's 25 words, but it's across any distance. That's the trade-off. Is with sending, it's any distance but 25 words. Whereas if it's the, I think there's a cantrip. It's just a short space. So this is the, if they're on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance of failing to reach across the plane. But creatures with intelligence scores of at least 1 can understand the meaning of your message and can answer in like manner immediately.
Okay. What is the message?
Oh, Levki father, how many more days till you arrive? Where can we meet you? You could respond to message. Okay, was that 25? Oh, shit.
It just cuts off.
Where is my son?
Oh, now he asks. Okay. I'm coming, he says.
Now
I'm
he
coming, he says. Well, keep it in your pants. We just... Do we tell him where bathhouse is, or do we just tell him a name of city?
I think tell him the bathhouse is, so it's easy, because we're more likely to be there.
Do we want to meet him directly, or should we meet him like somewhere, a neutral location? So we don't compromise anybody. If they're like, why'd you bring my dad over? Me. You know?
He wants to see his dad, so...
Well, you know?
Maybe like a meeting place nearby.
Oh my god, the little knee.
We could have someone, not someone, somewhere nearby.
Yeah, we can. I mean, if you feel safe, we can tell them the bathhouse and tell them where it is.
I feel safe.
Oh?
It's up to everyone else, honestly.
And then what's the name of the city? I forgot.
Ankarel.
Ankarel. Make sure I still have spell slots, because I do not cheat like a mother. There goes sending spell number 2. Levki's father, Sabanrab here. How are you? Levki not here. He is on mission. We are at Ankarel in bathhouse on what street?
Just make one up.
No, that's the end of the message. He was
on
asking
what street?
What street are we on again? And just what street, and the message cuts out there.
Okie dokie. You don't get a response after that second one.
He is probably busy answering Call of Nature, so I'll probably leave him alone. I'm sure he got it, or maybe he died just at that moment. I'm not sure, but hopefully we'll find out a positive soon, yes?
I guess we'll just have to wait.
Correct. Well, when you get here, what's the plan, though? We were helping with Jewel, now kind of got sidetracked. And sidetracked with other things I won't mention. I don't know you, I don't know your life. But we should decide what our next course of action is, yes?
That is a good point. Sarhorn, you know you're in the scene as well.
Oh, he likes to think a lot, internalize, so doesn't talk much, but good fellow, that Sarhorn. Yes.
Yeah.
Soft fist bump to his shoulder.
By the way, how are you storing the jewel?
I'm storing the jewel.
Yeah.
Probably. It needs to be hidden, but don't I have to wear it for it to be attuned?
Yes.
And mine just out plain as day.
It's wrapped around her leg, but under her boot.
Oh, clever.
Give me 1 second.
Can you bring out Jewel for me? I want to do something.
She like kneels down for a second and gets it out just enough where you can see it, but she can easily just stuff it back in just in case.
He taps a little symbol on his chest, and his chest, it was glowing a little bit. It fades a little bit, and he reaches out. He wants to tap the jewel.
Yeah, she lets him.
Okay, so he goes ahead and taps kind of a little rune in the jewel, into the Jewel of Three Prayers itself. Okay, now I think it's better on you if someone tries to take it. It will let out an audible alert. So tuck that back wherever you had it. You don't have to tell me. I'm looking away now.
She just puts it back in the boot.
Sarhorn, how are you? How's your sister?
Did his parents kidnap him?
Well,
yeah, I'm
happens.
Here. What?
Sarhorn is typing. So yeah, we are making our way. I transferred my infusion to the jewel, so if anyone touches it, it'll yell out, "No touchy." No, you're fine, Sarhorn. I wanted to make sure you didn't feel left out.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to say.
I wasn't sure if you remembered if you were in the scene or not, so we'll just say you're so deep in thought you don't even notice us talking to you.
It's actually fun if you get on one side and I get on the other, and we just start talking his ear off, and he's just like zoned out, and people are walking by watching two guys hang on Sarhorn, or two people hang on Sarhorn, just talking away into his ears. We're just giggling because he's ignoring us.
Yeah. Honestly, reminds me of second desk.
Of what?
As can... Oh, that's not going to be hard.
Huh?
Yeah. Can you guys roll me perception checks?
That went from a nat 20 to a 2.
Oh.
It's not a 2 in total, is it?
Well, it's 11 total, with the 24 passive perception.
And Phyra?
Let me check my passive, and then if I get better than that. Passive is 17. Let's see what I roll. Perception.
But I'm willing to say that I'm
25.
not paying attention to our surroundings. I'm actually
Okay.
letting down my guard for once.
Yeah, you're just too busy talking to
Entertaining you
Sarhorn.
guys, and
Yeah.
don't screw me, Dan. Don't screw me.
I got a 25.
Okay. So as you guys are walking, you realize that there is you quickly realize that while you're wandering around, somebody intentionally bumps their way into Sarhorn. Just typical. Like you guys are walking through a very busy street. Somebody kind of bumps into Sarhorn. No, not Sarhorn. Sabanrab.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh, they're trying to grab the fucking thing, don't they? I'm back, by the way.
Hello, back. We were just talking your ear off. I hope you were enjoying about the worm. Yes.
Did I notice if he stole anything or what? Because I got 25, so I'm assuming it's all
you guys would notice that he lifted the fake jewel off of Sarhorn.
Good job, everyone. By the way, Titus, at some point I randomly dropped. Don't worry, my dad just wasn't traveling, so I will probably win that. Just letting you know.
If I was gonna see this and just pretend that everything's fine, as soon as he's far enough, I was just gonna giggle a bit.
Well,
no, not that wasn't to you. Sabanrab, the guy who bumped into you just stole the fake one.
Okay. He reaches up for a second, and it's not a fusion, it's the other thing. Draws a rune on his chest and produces the image of the Jewel of Three Prayers. Well, I hope he enjoys it.
Shouldn't we pursue? Since he tried to steal it, we can assume he's an enemy.
No, it's just someone who saw something shiny and went for me instead of what one of us other people had. I'm not naming names if anyone's listening.
Well, let's just pretend we didn't see anything. Just in case it is a big issue, we'll keep it in mind. Because he might have just stole it because, like what Sabanrab said, it was shiny.
Go for anyone in the street. He went for the 3 people that looked the most arm out of the fair one. But I will trust you in this one. I'm not in the mood to fight right now.
I pickpocket people all the time. I know how it is. Pickpocket you twice and you never noticed.
What did you steal?
That's for me to know and you to never find out.
Borrowed. I'm sure it was a loan, yes? A loan with interest, I'm sure, yes?
Yeah.
That's okay. I find the concept of money odd use at best.
It has uses.
You can just ask. Yes, that's truly a tragedy indeed. Is this when you say that? But yeah, no. I know you do it for the thrill, Phyra, but if you want something, you can just ask me and I'll give it to you.
Yeah. It's normally just fun to do it and then put it back.
Oh, no,
because
I understand.
No, they don't notice.
Yeah. I get it. I found fun to collect bugs and little critters. You found fun on, well, seeing how much you can get away with your sticky fingers. He moves the fingers of the hand that is good around.
Yeah, can I roll sleight of hand real quick?
Yeah.
You like bugs?
Yeah. Well, bugs, animals in
13.
general.
Ah,
I rolled a 13.
That's. Titus, can you tell me what's passing?
with him actively kind of like looking out for the idea that you might steal from him, that's not going to be enough.
Mm.
Yeah, no. As you go that without even changing my voice, I just grab your hand when I see yours lighting up. As I say, yes, actually, I'm quite fond of animals.
Oh, come up. Your pocket's warm. Come on.
your pocket's warm. What?
That's
You never seen that trick? That she puts her hand in his back pocket where his thumb is. Never knew that trick?
No. I thought you were saying he peed in his pants or something. I'm like, what are you talking about?
He removes her hand.
Yeah, no, I see that, and I say kind of in a joking manner, "Phyra, please, this is hardly the place. Besides, think of Nevsky," he says with a bit of a more dramatic.
Oh no! Don't add him to the list.
Can I pickpocket Phyra?
You may try.
With my +0.
Natural 20.
It's a 19.
My natural perception is 17, but I'm gonna roll perception because I don't expect Sabanrab to steal from me. 15. No, you do.
Oh.
You do pickpocket me.
What do I get?
Oh. Hold on. No, wait. Which pocket do you go in?
Probably
Mousetrap.
the outer pocket, whichever, depending on how you're facing.
I have a mouse trap in one of them.
Yep. What do I
don't
roll?
remember which one.
Low or high? High or low, I mean.
It was like a specific one, but I don't remember.
No. Just say high or low and see how luck does it you.
High.
Okay, roll.
Oh, what am I rolling?
I think this is not 20.
D20. D20.
Oh, it's a 6.
You get the mousetrap.
Oh, well, this is not as fun as it appeared to be. And I'm like holding my hand out with the mousetrap on it.
Yeah, Phyra takes it off you.
Ta-da!
Good on ya. I didn't see you do that.
Well, it was part of conversation, and I wanted to demonstrate. But you did good.
I'm gonna need one of those, Phyra, if you don't mind.
I took it from Apollo, so you might want to ask him.
Well, I don't. Well, Apollo's kind of.
Well, technically,
busy.
he's your step bro, so.
With what I'm learning with Dan, would I be able to replicate another one for them?
Oh yeah, you could make a mousetrap. That's not hard.
Yeah,
he shakes his head.
I can make you another one if you need. Probably to improve on design.
By the way, he shakes his head. She's dating a fucking bard. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bard. Most people tend to go after bards. Not that hard.
My disappointment is immense on my sister right now. As you notice, a bit of a smirk. He doesn't mean it.
You get a light punch in the shoulder.
Okay. Maybe they are cute together. Maybe he is good for her.
At the end of the day, if she's happy, and they're both going to protect each other and be there.
That's the most important part. Yeah. He better.
And remember, and I know the
Is
people who
Phyra happy? Well, she seems pretty happy right now on the bed, so.
You were saying Sabanrab?
No, Well, not everyone who needs to hear this is here, but just to remember, these are the things we are fighting for. This is what we're sacrificing for. It's for these moments right here, for our friends, our family. That is why we do this. Well, that is why I do it. I don't know about you guys. I don't know your life. But just
Oh.
something to keep in mind.
Yeah, no, my mentality has been changing since I was doing this for bridges, essentially. But now, well, everyone who was killed is alive. Now I seek justice. I don't want that to happen again, either to my
Well,
family nor to anyone else.
well, now you're stuck with us. You know too much.
A tragedy of a lifetime, indeed. Let's go to the home. Let's not invite any other of
Oh,
sticky hands into our
I should have told
pockets.
Levki's dad to bring towels. I think we're running low.
They, I think they'll have towels. They normally have to wash them, steam them anyway.
Oh, just in case, you could have your own personal towers if you want. Have like a nice little
That's
turtle
fair.
design on it. Sorry.
Why, Titus? Why,
Sorry.
Titus? Were you meaning that Levki's dad is a known face to me when you said a not son in the bathhouse when you were spoiling us or letting
Oh,
us in a
no.
preview?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Understood.
Well, worst case, we go buy him a towel.
I guess so. What time of day is it, by the way?
Sorry, what?
Oh, asking the DM what time of day it is.
Midday.
Midday. Good. I wonder how the others are doing right now. Transition.
I wonder what they're up to.
Squeaky, 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 squeaky.
They're fucking.
This is bed squeaking.
It's intermission time.
It's just the sound of fighting in the other corner.
It's like a montage.
We're just gonna split screen. One's of the edge of the bed, and as it's squeaking, and the other one is just like the other one is just like the same squeaking noise, but with like the sound of like throttling as somebody's like pushing someone up against the wood, trying to beat the shit out of them.
Different type of squeaking. This is weird.
and that's Jurgen.
That's a whole different type of kink.
Apollo and Vinthara.
Same squeaking, different intent.
Yeah.
Squeakity squeaker.
Squeaking with murderous intent.
Instead of saying Smurf,
Degenerates.
you'll say squeak. I'll squeak your squeaker. You mother squeaker,
Awful,
you.
awful.
I don't understand that.
Well, it's a Smurf thing. So instead of saying I went out for a run, I went out on a Smurf, or I'm Smurfing tired, or something like that. It's always
What's
throwing in the word Smurf and almost meaning anything.
What does Smurf mean?
It means fuck.
Oh wait, have you not heard of the cartoon The Smurfs?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what Smurfs are.
Yeah.
I've seen the.
Yeah, well,
but, like, I was like,
that's how they talk.
7.
I mean, someone saying,
What is that?
I'm going to bake a pie. I'm going to Smurf a Smurf. That actually sounded bad. Let's go Smurfing. It's just a common little word used for everything.
As
Shut the hell up, or I'm gonna pull up and Smurf you.
See, unfortunately, without more context, I am left to be very confused on what Smurf means in that specific situation.
That's the point.
See, that's the clever part.
Smurfing.
You'll
Smurfing
never
USSA.
As
Stop it.
Jurgen, you and Levki get to the Library of the Cobalt Soul.
So,
As you guys don't really need any major introductions. You can just go up to go speak to Iwo yourself if you want to. I really hate this guy's name because of the way the W is positioned in his name. His name is basically, it's Iwo. It sounds like somebody's doing the uwu version of Uncle Iroh's name. It's instead of Iroh, it's Iwo.
you should just change that name.
Uncle
Iwo.
It just sounds so dumb.
Just say he gets pulled off into the middle of the night one night, never seen again.
No,
This new character has shown up to take his place almost immediately.
Iwo is an important person. As did I swear I had art of Iwo, but regardless, he's a relatively handsome middle-aged half-orc monk with like little glasses and his hair tied back in kind of like, you know, like the monk like braid, single braid.
Okay.
You wanted to speak with me?
Yes. We have a particular issue that we
McDonald's microphone.
To make a very long, drawn-out story
is my
short,
mic better now?
A little
Hello?
bit. There we go.
found a enclave of the cult of Vecna here in the city.
Yes. There's in a bar, and I'll like tell them the direction of where like the bar was, all that stuff. We
will-
also
I'll tell them
found
about-
something very strange.
Levki would have. See, there's a copy in his book, but we have made a secondary copy. You know, it probably would just be in his book. Levki flips through his spell book, going to the one at the door break.
Yeah, the spell door break is the what you have written down so far is like magical theory on. So you're still studying the runes in order to make sure that you know exactly how to cast a spell. It's still going to take a considerable amount of downtime to crack the code, basically, but it's doable. You have all the math. You just need to do the math. Does that make sense?
Yes. And I show that to
this is he strokes his chin a bit. I am no wizard, but I'm relatively sure that these runes don't do anything, or at least they shouldn't do anything.
and yet they do. It makes a doorway.
It sent us into another world. Yeah.
So a variation of this dimension door spell.
Right, except we went from here to...
What was the planet called again?
I'm not even certain. We'd have to ask our party member about that.
You hear echo in your mind, Azeroth, Azeroth, Azeroth.
Yes, to another world entirely. So less like dimension door and more like gateway.
Gateway, maybe plane shift? That
A permanently opened plane shift spell? This would have to be at least an 8th level spell.
easily.
He looks at this and says, "This is very well done research. You are part of the same party?
Yes.
What were you all called again?"
Levki scratches the back of his head, looks at Jurgen.
Name pending.
We've never come up with a name.
How about we? Yeah. Well, for now we're just name pending.
Right. You know, all the greatest heroes of Exandria have put a name to the collective. He walks over and pulls a book from his bookshelf, which is a very fancy sort of like leather bound book with an embroidery on the front that has like the imagery of a Goliath man with a beard, and he just hands the copy to Jurgen, and the book is quite literally titled Legends of Vox Machina.
You didn't do it right. If it's got Grog on there, it has to have what was Ashley's character's name? The little gnome on there too.
Pike?
Yeah, Pike on his shoulder or something like that.
Your mic has shit the bed again.
Fucking shit.
There we go. Better now.
Hello?
It's better now. Yep.
Yeah, it has to have like Pike on his shoulder or something like that.
It's just an imagery of Grog's face. As he says, as you grow stronger, take a page out of your predecessor's books. As you grow stronger, so too will your enemies. Well, it happens to be serendipitous that you both came here today. We will investigate this cult of Vecna, make sure that there is no lingering presence in the area.
We should also mention that the doorway to the thing still exists, and on the other side is a lot of undead, though they don't seem to be hostile at all.
We will destroy that gateway. It is best for such things to not be in the hands of those of the city. We are of strong belief here in the Cobalt Soul that magic that has been irresponsibly created or used is better destroyed than repurposed. And such magic should be left out of the hands of those who might misuse it. It is our responsibility to make sure that magic is used properly, as to avoid future incidents such as the calamity, which was brought upon entirely by the misuse of magic.
That seems like a really good mindset to have. As he looks over at Levki.
Any who use the more dangerous the magic, the more safeguards must be placed to ensure that that magic does not circumvent the will of our people. He sets down a map of the city with a circle with a circle noting a location by the river district. Now, since I have you here, this isn't an urgent situation, but you need the Cobalt Soul's help And the Cobalt Soul still needs to make sure that you're all trustworthy. You seem fine, Jurgen, and your wife seems more than capable. That large blue fellow seems to be difficult to even assume that he would be irrefuted. But I hear that you travel in a group of 8. That's a relatively large group. And in a group of 8, statistically speaking, at least 2 would be people that we don't necessarily agree with. I have to be certain that the majority of you are trustworthy. So you're going to have to do a few more things for us before we put in the good word to get you down to the cairn. Does that seem reasonable?
I know my head, yeah.
Wonderful. He taps the map and looks to Levki this time. We suspect that a local baker named Crook is involved in an illegal sale of dangerous magical items. But we need proof before we can involve the hands of Ord. The circle on the map shows where the bakery is located. We assume that Crook does all his black market business after sundown, when the bakery closes. I suggest that you wait until then and approach the place.
It's a pretty on-the-nose name for who should be trying to hide the fact that they're a crook.
Yeah, the book, literally, the guy's name is Kruuk. It's just Crook. His name is Crook, the Crook. That
his name
reminds
is
me of
Crook.
Tom. That reminds me of Tom's Pathfinder game, where the party's ranger's name is John Ranger.
I mean, it could have been
John
Ford.
Ranger, our
Our
beloved.
beloved. John
Uh,
Ranger. The character
Just
lore
playing-
is the least gay for.
Who's playing John Ranger?
Tenty. It's great. It's
and
amazing.
why didn't they name them Fjord Ranger?
Because they're not a car person? I don't know. Anyway, he nods and says, "It's only late morning, early afternoon now. I assume that when you were dealing with this was last night. So go back to your residency, get a good nap in, and then hit the streets tonight. If you can bring me proof, remember, I don't need Crook. I don't need I don't need him harmed. The less he knows, and the less he sees you, the less anybody gets involved, the better. Bring me evidence that he's selling illegal equipment."
Evidence we can definitely bring you. We're not so competent of a party to deal with the whole subtlety aspect of the job, so that might be not that great. But we'll give it a good shot.
Listen. I'll pay you. He takes out a little, like a coin purse, and he hands you 250 gold and says, "Another 250 gold if you obtain proof that Crook is selling magic items, and another 250 gold for each magic item that you manage to retrieve from his bakery."
Okay, so we go in like we're a bunch of robbers, take everything, and come back here. Easy enough.
Yes, if you can make it look like a crime, then we can, considering the fact that the hand of Ord essentially work for us for the most part, we can brush it all under the table. So long as it only looks like a crime. Don't steal anything that isn't magic items, and don't damage his property. And don't assault the man. If he's going to be arrested, I would like to make sure it's done properly, on the books.
I used to be a town guard. I can understand that.
Well, your friend here seems a little demoralized by the idea, so make sure he doesn't blow anything up. I know tieflings, they love fire. You walk in, and Anna, is like Anna's just like sitting in the main lobby reading a book, just like lounging on one of the couches. The place looks much tidier. It looks much like a little bit more cleaned up. It looks like somebody swept in here recently.
Hmm.
Oh, hey guys, are you back from killing necromancers or whatever you do, and that you didn't take me to come join you because I'm not cool enough or whatever?
You
It
are
was another
cool
one that
enough. It's just that there's a.
it was
a
another
whole-
one that it was another one who stole from Sid.
No.
Okay, then I was going to say that. I mean, do you have? I mean, what are your specialties in him?
I'm sneaky, like Phyra.
Are you
Well,
as sneaky as Phyra?
we're gonna have to test that.
Well, probably not as sneaky as Phyra, but still.
Well, I can help you.
Actually,
I can help you be
actually,
more
now that
sneaky if you want.
Wait, you
Sorry.
can teach me how to be like a better, like, I don't want to use the word thief because I'm sure Mom would get mad, but like, it's kind of what I want to do.
spy, infiltrator, scout,
Assassin, just like Mom.
What did she say?
She said assassin, just like Mom.
Yeah.
Uncle
I
Sabanrab has
can
nothing to
teach
do
you
with
some
this.
tricks I know.
What did Sab say?
I said, Uncle Sabanrab has nothing to do with this.
Well, I could also teach you how to use this. She pulls out her magical dagger, throws it at the wall, and then it pulls back towards her.
Oh my god. That's just like the story of Vaxodan. That's so cool.
I could be actually. I could do a good example as the type of fighter you might have to deal with. So heavily armed.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that later. Right now, I'm still need to get to the end of this chapter, and I can't read in my room.
Oh, why?
She just puts her hands to her lips as you guys all go really quiet. You can just distantly hear from upstairs. Oinky, oinky, oinky,
Oh,
oinky.
that! So, tell me about this book you're reading.
God, Vinthara, God damn it!
Yeah, she asks about
You
the
know,
book.
I've been thinking of looking for a bakery that I can maybe talk to, change muffin recipes with.
Oh, that could be nice.
So, if you have any good bakeries around here, let me know.
I'm sure to tell you if I see any. So tell me about.
I want to scream.
Oh, sorry.
I would, I could be the typical brother and scream really loud. Vinthara, we're here to ruin their moment. But I think I'm gonna choose to be the good brother. But I think I'm gonna choose to be the good brother because she went through a lot today. This once, he clarifies.
This one.
I'm sure she'll appreciate it. She says with an eye roll, like obviously she's not going to appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, just tell me
Okay,
about the book you're reading.
Also, how old are you, Anna?
Why? I'm 17. Why does that matter?
Good enough. He pulls out the pipe. He pulls out his pipe and starts essentially preparing a blunt rotation with it.
Can this be the punch that you kept mentioning?
Yeah. He pulls out the pipe, just puts some light weed in it, essentially.
Yeah, you got a punch in the face.
Oh, please! I started when I was 15, and it was harder. I needed to connect with nature. You have a good
Weed
punch for
doesn't
your
help
brain.
you connect to nature.
No, the mushroom do. That's why I'm pulling out weed. Your
Oh
joke.
yeah, no, that's what Lady Alana. That's what I was told. Is that mushrooms help you connect to nature?
Connect to a whole
It's
bunch of other stuff, but besides that.
oh,
But
come
yeah,
on.
no, I'm just reading a book about Onquel. I mean, we're like we basically live here now, for at least for the moment. So I may as well know a little bit more about the history.
Oh, can you
Ah,
tell us
maybe.
what you read so far?
Possibly.
I can
Well, it's built over the top of the ruins of a very old city that no one really knows the complete name of, but it used to be all orcs and elves here. And the continent used to be all jungle, like deep jungle, not desert.
Oh,
Okay. Maybe we can bring you and your brother down there, so we can have a safer place to practice that is not the fucking Hand of Vecna.
Well, the only way to access the Undercity is through the water cairn, which is pretty heavily guarded.
isn't that the thing we saw? I remember seeing like a ruined sea.
Wasn't that when we crossed the paths to the other thing? To the
Yeah,
other planet?
we heard that clock.
Yeah, but that was in another planet. We went through the
Yeah,
dimensional gate.
that's also true.
It's not the same thing. We
No.
probably have to go through the official entrance. Unless something in that
Oh,
book tells you of a back door.
I don't know
well,
anymore. We've done a lot down there.
I have no idea about any back doors, but you know. Although she like looks up from the sound of it. From the sound of it,
no. He interrupts her. I'm gonna stop you right there. You will not talk about what my sister is doing right now. I do not wish to hear it. Okay, Anna? Okay.
What if I start talking about
she's
it?
like holding back laughter and she's backdoor.
Yeah, she just whispers to us, just like he's just upset that he doesn't get gain.
Hey Vinthara, can you give all of us your best middle of the action moan over the mic?
Oh my god, no, no.
Just like moaning Apollo's name.
No, she unmuted.
Thank you.
Wait, what did they say?
They said no.
Die.
They said bye.
Die. Oh, that's fair.
Oh, die. I thought you said bye.
But it would
No,
be
I said
funny.
die. Like,
oh, you said bye.
no, I said die.
Die. Whatever.
D-I-E. Die. Death.
Sorry, it's hard to understand you when there's other people that are also making jokes.
How are the two British people having a harder time understanding their British accents than the Americans?
Because you guys are talking at the same time and I'm hard of hearing.
I'm going to go make muffins. You sort this out later.
$20 if you do it.
I like that fight, by the way.
No, $20. No. You just told me I couldn't have $20. Fuck you.
Would you really give me 20 quid?
I mean, you would have to wait till next session-ish, because I'd be broke till Thursday.
What was it Jane said? I'll chip in.
Oh, wait, I get paid tomorrow.
Oh, that means I get paid tomorrow.
I get paid. No, I can't send you money, but because she's in Britain, I can send it through my bank app.
No.
Oh, but 20 quid is quite a...
Okay, do know that if you do it, we're not gonna put it in the YouTube clip. But we are going to keep the audio clip of it, and I will be making it a soundboard.
Don't do that.
Is $20 really worth your what? Oh, am I kidding me? You're a student, Laura. Of course it's worth it. Go for it.
Wait, what'd you call her?
A
Or
student.
them?
Laura. Yeah, they're
Oh.
student.
I'm at university.
Oh, I honestly didn't hear because too much noise.
How gay is it there? Because I hear
It's
stories.
very gay.
Great. Fantastic.
Am I?
Oh, it's very
Uh,
happy
it was-
there. Okay.
It was. I was in the middle of the. We were in the middle of like the student council like elections, and one of the proponents
Why are you
entered
rolling dice?
with a full-on brony disguise. By
Oh,
the way,
I was
guys.
just preparing for the bigger roll. Give me a second.
Yeah, he likes rolling dice, so if you hear dice, just don't think too much on it until
Oh,
he
you
says
should think about
something.
this one. This one matters. Give me a second. Hold on.
Is it what I think? Is it what I think it is?
Hey, Vinthara.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
You get pregnant.
Congratulations, you're pregnant.
Hold on. Hold on.
I did it first. Fuck you, Levki. I did it first. Yeah.
Tell me high or low.
Oh God, don't actually. No, don't. Please not within the ring of fire.
Hey, Sarhorn. Win where? How
Yeah.
hard?
Never. And honestly, it's kind of sad. What must you
Someone
ask me?
decide
What must
for
you-
me, high or low.
Hi.
High or
Hi.
die.
Hi
You
then.
shouldn't have trusted them.
Well,
Oh wait, the
Vinthara is
rolling
now
sickness to
pregnant.
kick in.
As yes, we fast forward a little bit as Levki and Jurgen get back. And whatever noise was upstairs has stopped, although Vinthara has not come downstairs yet.
Not risking it.
Ah, just in time. They came out of the oven. Look, fresh muffins.
Oh,
Oh.
hey Seb. As we're walking back in, I kind of turn over to Levki and I go, I'm going to bet you 10 gold pieces that something stupid has happened while we were away.
Considering I haven't seen Apollo or Vinthara, I'll take that bet.
All right.
How was your trip?
Unremarkable. We do have a mission though. Something that has been requested of us from the Kobold Soul. Yes. We've been looking into they have been looking into this individual who is stealing magic items.
Selling illegal magic items.
Yeah, selling illegal magic items, and I mean, probably in all honesty, stole them too. But that doesn't matter. The point is, we have to find them. We have to get whatever they're doing, and then
We're being paid 250 gold per magic item we can bring back. So, my plan is we put the man to sleep once we find out where he keeps all this crap, put him to sleep, rob him blind, and then we all get rich.
Good idea.
Oh.
Man. Really good idea.
Zealand? Oh, I'm in.
Yeah, no, sure. Go, let's go. You guys are hungry. I'm kind of hungry.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus, fuck! That is the most aggressive sneezing ever.
Who the fuck even was that?
What happened?
Now that is a Draenei sneeze.
Oh God!
Are you?
I look
That's
over at
a
Lucky.
catch.
I guess you owe me 10 gold.
Sab, are you alright?
No,
Yeah, it's
no,
just
no.
someone was talking about
Hey.
me, probably.
Alright,
Where,
if you're sure.
where's Vinthara and Apollo?
Oh, there.
Uh,
I don't know. I don't know. I think Apollo's going through
well,
the back
they,
entrance or something.
well, they were fucking.
I was trying to be more subtle.
Oh, well, that's good for them.
Hey, Sam.
Okay,
And,
I will go get them. Oh, by the way, Jurgen, you owe me 10 gold.
Oh, Levki, I had to tell your dad where you were.
Jurgen, you owe me 20 gold.
Hey guys, also nah, I don't have that.
I don't think you understood the bet that you took, my friend. I was betting that something bad happened.
No, nothing
And
And
I
you
was
were
betting
betting
bad
that
happened.
something bad didn't happen.
I was betting something stupid happened. You were betting something bad happened. Something stupid did happen. Vinthara is boning Apollo.
Well, it's not that stupid.
Exactly.
They're adults.
You know
That's
what?
not
Whatever.
bad. That's not bad. That's stupid.
It's not stupid either.
You know what? Whatever. You go do your thing, buddy.
As Levki flips him a platinum.
Wow, you made a bet and didn't strangle each other? That's progress. I'm so proud.
Yeah.
Oh, you told my
Don't
father
jinx
I am
it.
here, as in this building.
Oh, what? You wanted to know more about that? Yes, weren't you going to go check on someone? We can wait till after you get back.
Fine.
Maybe.
Goes upstairs, and just starts kicking the doors open.
I mean, the doors have locks on them, but
just jiggle. Oh, yep, this one's locked. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Apollo Vinthara, get down here.
Got out of that
Group
one,
meeting.
didn't I? Whew.
I don't know.
As he gets a
would you go-
message. I haven't forgotten.
Wait, haven't forgotten what?
That Sab messaged his dad.
Oh, okay. That's what you're talking about.
Sab calls up to Vinthara and Apollo. Well, are you coming? Hurry up, finish, and come.
Oh, Sab. Sab.
Sab! No.
Sab.
No, he was saying, are they coming down? Because they were invited to the meeting. Yeah, that's it.
Sab, just stop talking real quick.
Just. Laura, are you awake? Did you pass out? People are trying to get Vinthara's attention.
Like, she
Is dead
she
inside?
waits until Levki has gone past the room they're in, and then like tries and like slips out
Roll me a stealth check.
Hold
with
on.
Disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
Yes, because
Levki's watching, and he used prestidigitation to make it sound like footsteps were leaving.
But
Okay,
it's still possible.
I look at Seven. Yeah, I look at Seven and say, I'm so glad I'm fucking high for what you just said, Sab. I just.
Also, why are you trying to sneak? Like everyone heard you.
No, because I
Yeah,
specifically
no,
fuck Levki. I want to. Don't worry about it.
We understand. We get it.
It's the walk of shame. It's mandatory.
As she's like holding her shoes.
No, she's probably fully dressed. That
still
is an
holding
11.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Sabanrab reaches into a pouch.
As you,
Oh, sorry.
you go to sneak in, and then like sneak past, and like you open the door, and like you slowly close it, and you turn around, and Levki's right there. with his hands on his hips, with like a smirk on his face.
Oh, been busy while you've been gone, haven't you?
What do you want?
Oh, I was just coming to tell you that we're having a group meeting. But now, this is so much more fun.
She sort of raises an eyebrow. Yeah?
So,
So...
details? I want details.
About...
The snow that you just had. Look, we know it's you and Apollo.
So,
She sort of looks you up
so
and
Vinthara,
down. Like, with like this very...
Vinthara,
like, almost kind of like... I want to say disdainful
Vinthara
look.
casting, Vinthara casting restraining order with one of her warlocks.
Yeah. Yeah. She gives you this kind of like disdainful look and just sort of... It's funnier if I don't tell you. Turns around and walks away.
He laughs. He wasn't expecting her to anyway.
As you're going down, your brother is one of the first to see and says, "Hey, Vinthara, I know you barely pay attention to that classes, but at least tell me you pay attention what he was talking about on the conceptives." For you?
Levki leans
I'm
his head in the
going
door.
to throttle you one day.
You will try.
He sort of walks
You
over
will
and
try.
steals a puff of your pipe.
Go ahead, it's your favorite blend.
Levki opens the door that Vinthara came out of. Apollo, did she bring you to life? Or did she suck
Apollo
it
is-
out of you? And then just closes the door and goes downstairs.
You
Apollo is
hear
like-
him unironically just start laughing at that. Like he can't help it.
Yeah, no, Apollo looks like that meme of the fucking alien that it's sold right up now.
At least someone gets my level of humor. So, Sabanrab, what's this about contacting my father again?
Oh, sorry, I was in the next room. What were we talking about?
Said you sent another message to my father.
Oh, yes, he's on his way. He's just no change from there. Just it's now he's on his way. That's what he said last time. No news, right?
Pretty sure I wrote down Healing Word and Sending were the two spells I learned from you. At least initially.
Sending is short range.
No, Message is short range. Sending is...
Yeah, Message is the
I guess I got them
cantrip,
mixed up.
and Sending is the spell.
Must have got those two mixed up. My bad.
So,
No, I just didn't know. I didn't want us to start going on the adventure somewhere and miss him if he comes. So we've talked together and we'd agreed, yes, let's talk to him and see where he is. And he was like, "Where's my son?" It's like, "Oh, okay, that's what his focus is." So I told him where to find us, and he may be in any time between now and I don't know, next year. He didn't tell me.
okay.
That's aggressive clicking there, Dan.
Sorry.
So
So, I believe the general plan is we wait until nightfall when this fellow opens his black market.
Okay.
You're gonna have to rewind and catch me up. I feel like I'm missing something here.
Jurgen and myself went to the Cobalt Soul, and in the process of delivering information about that doorway we found, we're given another mission to deal with a individual, not kill, just render unconscious, and bring back these illicit magical items. 250 gold per item. So my suggested plan of action is we find him, we find where he's keeping these goods, I cast a sleep spell on him, we rob him blind, bring this back to the Cobalt Soul, and get paid 250 gold per item. Plus 250 upon completion of this job.
How will you know difference between his personal item and his black market item?
Because they're cursed, if I recall correctly. Yes, Jurgen, that sounds
he's
right?
also a baker. He's also a fucking baker.
Something like
Oh, a baker! I would love to meet him. Maybe we could swap recipes, yes?
Something.
He's
If we are done with that, I am going to go to the bathhouse and soak these sore muscles.
Wait,
I would have,
what time are
I
we
would
meeting up
probably-
for night escapade?
I would say we meet up once the sun has started to go down.
It's just like a boys' night out in town or something?
More
something like
like, yeah, something like that. I'm going to go to the bathhouse and soak. I would advise Vinthara and Apollo whenever he regains the ability to walk to do the same.
give me that thing. I take the pipe away from you and I give it a good smoke. I'm going with you. I get up and I give you the pipe again.
She continues to like.
Levki winks at Vinthara. And
Don't you start. I point at you, Levki.
I
was just
have
laughing at that.
I have Phyra, thank you very much. Besides, someone has to teach you how to properly tease your sister. As he walks off.
I walk off behind him, and everyone sees how I take my hammer, like out of his holster.
No.
I put my
Sarhorn.
hand on Phyra's shoulder, saying, "No, let it happen."
You know what? I've learned that I can't be there for him all the time. He got this. He got this.
Lefty puts the dimension door behind him and then one directly like 10 feet in front of him. So Sarhorn just walks through.
Levki, I promise not to beat you up if you stop this. Like just in the.
Oh no,
I
beating up
don't
it would be
think
very
stop
funny.
is known in Levki's vocabulary.
I just want us to cut down to me and Levki going to the bathhouse, and Levki just has one of those big, like, how do you guys call it? The
womp.
Yeah, womp over his head.
Oh, and I can teach him some good first aid techniques too. So A bonus.
Look,
I'm gonna go get her.
I'm
See ya.
going to get anything. But
I
if it
mean,
makes you feel any better, I will tease Apollo a little more than I tease Vinthara.
I'll
Deal?
take it. I'll take
Very
it.
well.
Deal.
Very well.
All of this while the camera is not even looking at us. It's just everyone here in this conversation.
I'm gonna go get her. See you guys later. Too tired for this.
I offer you the weed. You didn't accept.
I
Vinthara
thought you were
is
doing
smoking.
something. I thought you were doing something different.
No, he was smoking weed, and Vinthara now has the weed pipe.
Out of character, I thought you were doing something different. Pass the drugs over.
Sarhorn,
What?
how would you feel about being an uncle?
It was nice knowing you, Levki. Have fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
Levki, roll initiative.
Yeah. No, Sahon, before you do that, where's the drugs?
Okay, from the other room, you see a pouch being thrown into the table.
No.
Vinthara doesn't make it.
The drugs are with Anna, and Anna has rolled stealth.
Ah, she's good.
Okay, I need to roll perception now. Okay.
Can I roll perception? Can I
Oh.
roll perception?
I
Can I
roll
roll for the drugs?
perception.
Here, he looks around, starts patting himself. Where the fuck are my drugs?
26.
I got an 18 on perception.
I got
I mean
26.
my druidic herbs that are completely legal. And whenever I go,
My medical herbs, they're completely legal.
Phyra is able to find her as you realize that she's gone upstairs.
Yeah, Five is just going to sneak off and run with Anna.
Sarhorn.
What?
He reaches in, pulls out a little pouch, and hands it over. Mix a little bit of this in. It's a little extra spicy.
Oh no!
No, that he put this on. Yeah, he puts it back on one of the pouches he has. He says, "I'll no that. I'll do it later. Thank you."
Okay.
And now
no! Sabanrab gave him peyote.
We are going to follow Phyra upstairs. As you're like trying to find, like, you're sneaking around trying to find her, as you find her standing in the hallway with the bag of drugs.
And she sees it and points at her.
She puts her hand up to her lips, like, quiet. She has a mischievous ass look on her face.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to tell anyone. I'm just saying good job.
Shh. I'm not telling you. Do not tell anyone. As you realize he's standing in front of Austin's room and the doors open. She does
the O face.
As she makes like a hand gesture, like she's gonna throw it into the room.
She's trying to hold back her laughter.
You want them?
She does.
Do you want them? You want them?
I'm not a dog.
Well, that's not what I heard.
She crosses her arms like, oh, okay. We're playing this game now, aren't we? 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Is she running?
No, she's standing. She's standing perfectly still. As you get to 2, she tosses the drugs into Austin's room, making a thud that makes it clear like she hit him like while he was taking a nap and waking him up as he bolts the other direction. So you can either go for the drugs or you can go for her.
No, she's going for her. Like, she threatened that. You have 5 seconds.
Roll me a perception check as he rounds the corner.
Okay. $18.
Ah. Yeah, she's gone.
Fuck. She groans to herself. I'll find her later. It's just like, might as well get the drugs. Yeah, she goes to Austin's room.
Yeah, he's rubbing his head as she's like looking at this bag. He looks up at you. Yours?
What? No, and two, I wasn't the one who.
Well, I figured if you wanted to wake me up, there are nicer ways to do so.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Mind handing them over?
Yeah, I don't do these things. As he just like hands you the bag.
Buzzkill. She jokingly said.
Gotta keep my whatever. Anyway, what are we doing? I've been sleeping all day.
Oh well. What are they called again? What did we do in those last session?
Oh well, that was what happened last session. The next thing you guys are doing is going after some like illegal magic good salesman.
Yeah. I'll explain what we did later, but we got given a mission to stop some illegal magic item people.
That seems like something pretty low on the totem pole.
Yeah, something to do.
He shrugs.
Was he there when did
No.
he see my thing change?
Your what?
Because
No.
I'm glowing now. So yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good point. As he rubs his eyes for a second and then like stares at you. Hey, did that bag hit me on the head a little too hard, or are your eyes glowing?
Oh, no, no, I'm glowing. That's another long story.
That's
Would you like the short version or the actual detailed version? Because the short version doesn't sound as nice.
Is either version gonna make me mad at Levki?
It's not technically. Oh, this is our character. It's not technically his fault.
Yeah, but will they make Austin, who's looking for reasons to be mad at Levki, mad at Levki?
No, yeah. Yeah. It's not his fault, for one.
I was going to say, it's not my fault. It's
Yeah.
Xyla's.
Technically, it was Zyla's fault.
Sorry, say that again?
It's not technically Lefty's fault, but it's more Zyla's fault.
Scaly lizard?
Yeah. He's currently in hell right now. Once again, this is a long story. But the reason why I'm glowing, to put it simply, I died. And then I got brought back through Sabanrab's ritual thing. What are you talking about? No.
Sorry. So he stands up and like starts checking you, like walks over and like starts like checking your face and like opens your mouth and like looks at your eyes. How long? This was recently? No one told me?
Oh, well, as soon as it was dealt with, there was a whole fuckery with Asmodeus, and then we had to leave to do something else. And we recently came back and got given this mission. So, yeah, it was recent.
This is why hero work isn't. Damn it.
But I'm fine now. And the sunlight doesn't affect me anymore.
You're lucky. You're really. You know how lucky you are, right? You're lucky.
Yeah, I'm really lucky. And another part of lucky, I sorted my issues. Everyone was kind of in my head. Well, my soul.
Levki went in to help.
Yeah, and also because I know kind of you're looking for trouble with Levki, he helped. He got help. They came to me. They saved me.
He's your partner. He should have stopped it from happening to begin with.
He had this. There was a magic spell, I think, where
I wouldn't
they
have even
told
let you
him
go
to
in
run.
there.
Once again, it's not
had-
Lefty's fault on that part.
Levki had the geese spell cast on him and was told to
I
run.
Spell.
Shh. I am the one that did it to you. You think I don't fucking know that?
Oh, I was telling Clover because she was to help her out.
As he shakes his head. So one of your partners gets you put into a death trap, and the other one isn't fast enough to keep you alive.
Once again, there was a spell that forced him to leave. He didn't want to leave. I saw it on his face.
I'm not saying he wanted to leave you behind. I'm saying he didn't have a counter spell ready. He didn't have any defensive preparations put up before they started casting spells at you.
It was power word kill.
He didn't you can counter spell power word kill.
Sorry, I didn't know that.
You can counter spell damn well anything. If you're a good enough mage, which I guess he's not.
She just rubs her head.
Fine. You're asking me not to hold him responsible, so I won't. But there are things he could have done. There are things other people would have done. Just because he helped bring you back to life doesn't mean he's not completely clear of the blame for letting you die to begin with.
That's your opinion, and I will respect that.
I'm sorry.
Also, no, it's alright. This brings up another thing you should know. And I don't think you're gonna like it. The fuck is that?
Oh, sorry. Continue. I am being autistic and making little autistic noises.
No, you're good. Well, you might not like this. It's a warning there.
Should I sit down?
Might be a good idea. So, when you were in my soul, we were going through a stage, what makes me angry. And what made me angry is my mom left, and I don't remember why. She never came back. And then
I'm really sorry you had to go through all that.
it's fine. I found her. We
He
found her.
he looks at you like someone who completely understands the concept of like a parents abandoning him.
Yeah.
Maybe not to the same extent. Maybe not to the
No,
same
she did. She
extent,
did
but
say how long, but how many years was it again?
oh,
I
it
forgot
was.
how old she
I mean,
was.
you were like 9, and for an
9.
elf, that's being like 3.
Yeah, so she was 9 and she's 80 right now, so
Long time ago.
71 years. Yeah, she left about, she thinks about it, 71 years ago?
Oh, that's a quite a bit longer than I'm used to.
Yeah. But
I would
we found
imagine
her.
at that point. What?
Yeah, we.
In your head.
Yeah, she came into my head to sort the issue. And this is the part you're not gonna like. It turns out that my mom is dead.
What?
Yeah, my mom is your mom.
But did she know that?
She did know that.
And she didn't think to say something about that. Yeah, I don't know. Sooner?
Yeah, don't worry. She heard an earful from me. But she explained why she left and why she didn't bring it up to me. I'm no longer angry at her, but it's still like a thing I'm trying to figure out.
I think you're trying to figure.
I'm figuring out what to do with her. Everything else, so much going on in my head.
What are we even supposed to do now?
I don't know. She just sits down and leans her head on her hand. She's still holding the drugs.
What do you want to do then?
I don't know. This is so weird.
Do you want to talk about it, or do you just? We can just pretend it never happened, I guess, but that's a little disingenuous.
Yeah, we can't pretend it never happened because it did, and then it's just a whole different type of awkward.
Yeah.
Because
So
let me tell you, the entire group made fun of me because of it a lot.
I'm sorry.
No, why are you
It's my
sorry?
fault. I came onto you during that party.
You didn't know, and also we were both drunk.
I was drunk.
I was also pretty drunk. I couldn't stand up to save my life.
I just don't understand why she wouldn't, I don't know, stop us?
Technically she did.
Halfway through doesn't really count.
Fair enough, yeah.
So, this is just too weird.
Yeah. I don't know what to do now. I've never had siblings before. Or been in this situation before.
Well, I guess we can both decide together, because let's be frank, there's nothing either one of us could do at this point that'll make them make fun of us more or less.
True, yeah.
So whatever we want to do is... I mean, frankly, I don't actually give a shit what Mother wants. If she doesn't want, or she wants us, or whatever, that doesn't matter to me. And I care a lot less even what Dad thinks. So it's really just what you think.
You should have seen Jurgen's reaction when I told him. She has a smile on her face.
That would have been priceless. That sounds like it would have been really funny to see.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have been able to enjoy it though, considering the fact that I probably would have, like, you know, also been in the same boat, I suppose.
Yeah. He instantly went to bed afterwards. He said he needed to lie down.
Do you want to talk about this later then?
I don't personally mind.
Oh, I guess if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it.
Alright. How does it make you feel?
I mean, frankly, I don't really think of you any differently. The information just makes the feelings awkward.
Yeah. Same here.
I think it would be kind of hard to pretend that they weren't there. I don't know what to do about it. This isn't a situation people come across every day.
I still like you, but it feels weird too. That makes sense. Like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sounds like you need some weed.
I have the weird. It's best to get high after a serious conversation.
Fair enough.
I did I'm gonna make sure that never happens to you again, okay?
She nods. Well, unless there's more kids Sid has, I don't think
No,
it'll
not that.
happen.
No, not that.
It's
I suppose my job is to keep you safe now, one way or the other, just like with my other sisters.
Well, technically I'm older than you, so wouldn't it make it my job as the oldest?
He squints. Yeah, you sure as fuck don't act older.
Okay, but not.
It's so funny how every time that passes, this just justifies more and more the children lashing out against their parents right now.
I'm
Like,
surprised
this
he didn't use the elf age card against me. Just like, you don't act older.
That's technically the age.
No, yeah, she is technically younger, but she is old. She is the oldest. She was born first.
Right. Well, now I have to figure out how to include you and how I protect the others.
You don't have to protect me.
No, I do. You're just as much of a victim of Mom's neglect as the rest of us.
She
And the
And
worst,
I'm
honestly.
and I'm the
gave me
big
a
brother.
good, and I'm the big sister. She raises an eye, but she's trying to tease him.
It is really difficult for me to switch gears right now. Please just. He just he blushes a bit, just like putting his head in his hands. He's just like, oh, this is gonna be so hard.
Giggity.
That's
Bye,
not the
now.
only thing. That's not the only thing that's hard right now.
I'm gonna mute literally all of you. Phyra, trying to avoid a House of Dragon situation. Tom, who swore that there would be no House of Dragon situations. That's not the only thing that's hard right now.
Oh, I'm not saying that they do it, but the awkward comedy that comes out of this is just like kissing your sister.
Mute yourself. Mute. Silence. Alright, I'll stop.
Wait a minute. I mean, I'm not saying this changes anything, but you're just an elf, right?
Oh, I don't know who I am, but yeah, I'm a
Can you
drow.
shapeshift?
Out of character, we talked about this. I talked about this with Toy before. Out of character, I don't believe so.
You're not a changeling. You're
I
not
know
a changeling.
I know that.
Yeah.
Once again, me and Toy spoke about this. I don't believe so. I think I'm just a normal drow.
Well, he like puts his hands together and rests his chin on like his knuckles.
Do you want me to try shifting?
Humor me?
She gets up and just stands there. You can tell that she's trying to focus. Obviously, nothing happens.
So, I mean, I'm not saying this changes anything between what the two of us agreed on, but you're all your dad, and because that's how changelings work, or at least that's how Mom explained it.
Well, I don't exactly look like my dad. For example, she points to, what is the skin condition called again?
The heterochromia or whatever it's called.
No,
I don't remember what the skin
eyes.
condition. I don't remember what the skin condition is. And he says,
vitiligo, something like that.
I don't know about that. I'm not an expert. I just know
Vitiligo.
I don't have any of Mom in me, and that means you don't have any of Mom in you, because if you did, you'd be a changeling.
He shrugs.
That's why I keep a closer eye on Anna than I do Ella, because Ella can do whatever the fuck she wants. I literally can't stop her.
I mean, he might not have anything of her mom in him, but her half sister surely had something of him in him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're gonna need to keep a closer eye on them. So he's not going to go into more details about that.
I don't plan to. She and I are on the same page as much as it matters. She just likes to have a little bit more fun with her chores during the day than I do.
And
It's
that's
whatever. All right. I guess I have to change gears, but that doesn't really change the fact that you're someone worth protecting. That's never going to change.
Same to you.
Right. Now, immediately at the top of my bucket list is find mom and break her legs.
Oh, we both know you ain't gonna do that.
He looks at you
After a while,
genuinely. He looks at you genuinely like, no, I'm breaking something.
No, I mean by what I've learned that what she used to do, I don't think you're gonna get that close to her.
She isn't half of what she used to be, and I'm twice of who she thinks I am.
Well, that is true.
And
Don't
this
encourage,
is the last
don't
fucking
encourage
straw.
matricide.
This is the last fucking straw.
Pasha.
She
Would it
could
make you feel?
have. She could have told you when she got her memories back, which was, quite a bit of them around the same time, that she realized she was Jurgen's, that she was Dad's, that she was Mom, and all of that. And then at the camp, she literally could have just said that you were also her kid, and none of this emotional bullshit we're both dealing with right now would be a problem.
Yeah.
But no, she had to keep her fucking secrets because that's what she does.
I'll be
And now,
honest, it did.
And now it's going to cost her.
So funny. It's so funny. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
I swear to God. There's a general chat.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute myself.
Server mute.
Well, I'll be honest, it did hurt finding out and then remembering how much she ran to you guys after remembering and doted all over you guys. Did kind of hurt. Anyway,
he gives you a kiss on the forehead. That's not like there isn't like any
like a sibling.
Yeah, like a pretty platonic kiss, as he says,
yeah,
right, let's get some food. It's like late afternoon, about dinner time. Then you take a nap or whatever. Apparently you have some night stalking to do tonight.
Yeah. Hey, I got an idea. It might make you laugh. What about during dinner, I randomly call Jurgen Dad and see how he reacts?
Oh, I would. Yes. Dad doesn't deserve nearly as much hate. He's as much a victim here as the rest of us, although he is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Why is it every man here, myself included, is fucking stupid? Except Sabanrab. But he's old, so you would expect someone who's old not to be stupid.
Sabanrab's just a walking piece of sunshine.
Well, now you are too, because, you're glowing.
She chuckled. Well, now that I got the weed, I'm going to save it for later, since dinner's ready, and I'd rather not be high during it if I'm going to prank Jurgen.
Yeah, we're just gonna skip ahead to when like everyone's sitting around dinner.
Obviously, Vinthara's silent.
Yeah, Vinthara and Apollo are unironically being like really fucking cutesy. Like Vinthara's sitting on his lap and they're feeding each other dinner. They're being like, there's so much PTA with those two.
Yeah. Okay, so we're all around the table. First, Ken, Monkey.
Yeah, what is dinner? Ken, you made food.
No, I was more saying on the here.
Yeah, unmute both of you.
No, we're here.
Yeah.
Am I unmuted?
Okay, good.
What did Sabanrab make for dinner?
Actually, it's
Well-
weird. It's all kinds of breakfast foods. It's eggs, bacon, omelets. There's these little breakfast muffins you can make. That's kind of like a little omelet all by itself. Just all kinds of breakfasty treats.
I used to have like the beige breakfast for lunch. This does not faze me.
Sarhorn is trying not to look at the fact that his sister and her boyfriend are having a lot of They're not like making out, but they're being really adorable.
Yeah.
Like disgustingly adorable.
I'm just ignoring them because me and Austin knows what I'm about to do.
Well,
This meal
I
is
guess
really
let's
good, Sab.
do,
One of
the
your best, I
red
think.
It really
Sorry.
is.
Yeah, I have to agree. What like stuff on the table? The sauces or the like salt and pepper?
Yeah, there's all kinds. I mean, you can have an English breakfast too. He just went all out. Kind of glad everyone's okay. I know they're down a party member, just trying to lift spirits.
He opened the Warcraft cookbook and just made everything in the breakfast section.
I have one of those.
Do you have a copy of that?
Yeah, it's in the kitchen.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wait, there's a Warcraft cookbook?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really good.
Of course there is.
There's an Avatar cookbook.
Merchandising, where the real money from the video game is made.
There's an Avatar cookbook.
Sorry.
It's pretty good. No, that's it. That's all. Keep going.
So Byron like sees like the salt and pepper, gives Austin a quick look. There, can you pass me the salt, please? And looks at Jurgen.
Ella, who's sitting at the other end of the table, just fucking snorts whatever food was in her mouth completely out all over the table.
In that point, Sarhorn pauses, and pointedly, his eyes jump from Jurgen to Levki to Austin. Like, who's gonna do it?
No, she didn't say daddy. She said dad.
Yeah, daddy.
Okay,
That's a different joke. That's for the future.
That's an entirely different joke.
Sabanrab, I'm
was
like,
my
oh, it's right there. You can.
Yeah,
she-
No,
yes.
that's something she'll do with her actual dad.
Jurgen is like continuing to eat like and then like he's like continuing to eat as normal and then like kind of stops for a second and just looks around at everyone, realizes that he was the one that was being referenced and was just like and just kind of like stares at you with the most like just blank expression, like fucking bacon midway in his mouth, with like just the absolute, just like
It's right there.
blank
Right in front
expression
of
with
you.
the faintest hint of disdain.
You could reach right there. You got it.
As he picks up the, what was it, US or salt?
Yeah.
As he slowly picks it up and slides it over to you and goes back to eating his like food, like looks down for a second, begins to go, like looks back up at you and gives you like a final like fucking hell look as he just goes back to eating.
Yeah, when you slide it over, she says, "Thank you, Dad."
He just kind of chuckles off in the corner, off in the background. Hey, Jurgen.
Huh?
Phyra calls me daddy too.
I said Dad, not Daddy.
Austin just throws a cup at your head.
Shield.
Since I see that all of this is starting going down, I say, does
Okay,
anyone
what
else
are you what are you having him say, Dan?
Yeah, I'm gonna type it for you, but I'm also gonna say it.
I figured.
So you can put it in. He says, "Ose airway oreye inye agreemente ye ote ikye ozme asye afre isthe igre." And he's like just like looking over at like at Jurgen when he says this, and he just starts eating some bacon as well.
So, awkward moment to bring this up, but has anyone thinks it's healthy the fact that we have normalized the fact that that we don't wonder what Sid is doing anymore?
Oh, I constantly wonder.
I mean,
Ella's cleaning up the mess he spit out and just says, "Probably crime."
I was going for the other angle, maybe superheroing.
He kind of like gives Austin a look of like, we'll talk about that after.
Right. Just then, there's like a knock on the back door, which, to remind you guys, there's the main entrance, then the building shaped kind of like a donut with like the two hallways with like the massage rooms and stuff on either side that leads back towards like the kitchen living area. Then there's doors that lead out to like the back area, the training like yard. So like there's a knock on like the back door basically.
Oh, that is Sid
This is
now.
why I don't know, but this is the kind of stuff. I don't know what's gonna happen, but if something happens, this is the kind of stuff why I just take my armor just seconds before I'm going to sleep. As I put the hammer like outside of the of the holding place, and I just let it to my side, like ready to make grab.
Hey Dan,
Yes.
could I make an insight check on your?
Yes, thank God someone's doing it.
Yeah, I kept saying
I
rolled a
trust
nat
Jurgen.
one.
You should trust Jurgen too.
That's
I
a
know.
19
Insight of his
19 plus 2. That's a 21.
What are you
How's-
trying to insight?
How
How
are you
you're
feeling after?
feeling after Phyra called you dad, and what Levki said is that's hilarious.
And what did you get?
A
21.
21.
Okay. I'm gonna DM this to you. This sounds fun.
So fuck you.
Yeah, no,
Say it.
specifically to annoy Clover.
Fuck
I'm
you.
DMing it to you.
Jurgen, think on the fans. Let them know what is going through
I'm
your head.
killing your wife and baby in the zombie game, so help me.
Do
Never
it.
showed up to that.
But yeah, there's a knock on the back door. Just a simple.
I'll
Okay,
get it. Oh,
No. We can go vote with. If there's a fucking dragon or something, we could get the chance at this point.
yeah.
Yeah. Higher.
I swear to God, if someone takes my bacon, she looks at Vinthara.
I'll make more. It's fine.
It's my bacon. She says as she walks backwards towards the door.
You all here, you know?
Levki mage hands the bacon over.
No.
All of you hear this, but as I'm going, Sarhorn says, you know, I like Sabanrab. He's the kind of guy who wouldn't have secret children.
You guys open the door, and standing there is a figure clad entirely in black, with a hood up and a white mask covering their nose and up. It's just a simple, like, kind of like masquerade kind of mask that Doesn't really have any features. There's the mask completely covers their eyes, so that's just black where their eyes would be. And they have a long cloak made of raven feathers. And they appear to be either elven or half elven.
I sent it.
I don't
Lefty.
think. I look at that. I don't think. I don't assume you worship the Everlight now, do you?
He cracks a small smirk and he says, "Can you tell me where someone named Sydaan Nox is at the moment?"
She's doing crime somewhere. Why?
No, if that's in character, everyone has to break into laughter.
No, we don't know. We don't know where she is.
Shame. He hands Sarhorn like a tiny glass replica of like a raven skull that's been it's like gray and like foggy. It's like really well made and like delicate looking. And he says, "Give this to her when you see her next."
I'm gonna walk up to the door and I say, "Is there a particular reason why you need her?
Is he
Who
gonna
are
stop
you,
the
by the way?"
messenger?
Can we help you?
Oh, I don't think any of you can help me. I'm
Well,
not here for any of you.
Well, you're after someone we know, so
We've just found ourselves at a little bit of a disagreement. One that I hope that I can handle
Are you another?
peacefully.
Are you another of her secret children?
I swear to God.
Oh, no. I'm very aware of my parentage.
Okay.
That's more
What's your relationship with her?
I suppose technically we've never met, but she is or was
agent of the Raven Queen. We know that part, yeah.
yes.
But
I'm here to settle debts.
we don't know
You
where she
say-
is.
What sort of debt needs to be settled here?
That depends on her entirely. Like I said, I'd prefer to walk away with clean hands. I have more pressing business to handle.
I'm gonna insight check that.
Big
fan of. I look at this.
6. I can't tell shit.
No, I'm not.
30, 20.
They got the. Yeah.
Are
They
we?
got the
Wait,
chance to
we're
say
doing
this.
insight checks.
I am. I don't think
I'll join
you
you.
would
I'll
care
join
to,
in.
but
That's a 15 total.
He looks at, as you're thinking that, he looks at the Raven Skull and Sarhorn says, "Didn't got the chance to say to your goddess when I met her, but big fan of her work on the little fellas." As I point at the Raven Skull.
You are a member of a circle?
I was about, sir. Yes, sir. But my father brought me through all the correct steps. So I have been lacking on my studies.
Oh, don't worry about it. Nature is patient, or so I've been told. I'm something of a novice myself. He says, he cracks a small smile, and the grass around him just starts like blooming.
It's impressed. Now now Titus those inside checks.
What did everyone get?
I got a 6.
Okay. Jurgen?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. And Levki didn't get, what was it, like a 16, 15?
You get a 15.
15.
15. And Sarhorn, what did you get?
I didn't throw inside.
Oh, you didn't roll? Okay, Jurgen. He really doesn't want to fight, but he genuinely suspects that Sid is going to put up too much of a fight, or that she's going to try to attack him, and he's 100% ready to kill her if he needs to, but he doesn't want to. Like, he really doesn't want to. He doesn't even really want to be here. This is just a chore. This is a mildly irritating job that he has to do.
I see. Okay. Good to know.
You also know that he he doesn't see it as like, oh, I might have to pour all my stops out to kill this ex-cleric of the Raven Queen. No, he's like, he's kind of treating it in the same level of like you being like, man, I might have to kill that chicken.
I mean, out of character, I know exactly who this person is. In character, I don't. So, let's see here. Well, how about you? You stick around. She should be showing up soon. We can hash this out. Proper discussion.
I'll be back later. I don't want to take up any extra rooms.
Actually, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind just staying up a bit more. I wanted to know if you know how to make the crows talk. I heard there's like a process for that. Do you know anything?
A process to make the crows talk.
Yes. Besides becoming a cleric of her.
I suppose.
I've heard from Elminster that in some worlds they never shut up.
I will be back. I need to see if I can maybe find her. I would prefer to keep our confrontation away from those that she loves. It's better that way.
If I can recall.
Maybe I can come and help you with that.
He looks at you like he sighs and he says, "Please, don't make this more difficult for either of us. You know as well as I do that I'm not looking for a fight, but you also know as well as I do that Sydaan Nox is always looking for a fight. You cannot help her if she decides that she wants to fight me.
We can convince her of doing something smart. I mean, I'm pretty sure Jurgen thinks the same.
Yeah, I don't know what be able to convince her. I might not be able to help her in a fight, but I'll be able to help stop her.
Austin leans behind you and like pokes his head out from behind your shoulder, like Jurgen, and says, "Hey, can you just break her legs? Is that a good enough?" It's like I imagine Phyra just grabs him and pulls him back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ignore the children.
Just raises an eyebrow, like, what's going on?
Ignore the children. The secrets of Sydaan has hurt them deeply.
A woman with many secrets, causing harm? Who would have ever guessed? I will avoid confrontation until you're able to give her a warning. If she takes the warning with heed, then I suppose she'll come find me, and the two of us will have a decent conversation. If she tries to come and find me with blades, or if she has to wait, or if I have to wait to come find her, please do all of yourselves a favor and don't get in the way.
I don't know, man. You seem like rather nice conversation. I would rather you don't either kill her or die. Which one?
I will give her a warning. Thank you.
Right. He pulls the mask off, showing that he's a green-eyed half-elf with black hair.
We have you. You know, I was about to say that maybe with all the masks and the thing, asking your name is a bit of a stupid thing, but Since you're already doing that, what's your name?
Do tell Sid that she needs to make things right with the Raven Queen, or she will be facing Vaxardan. And with that, his wings flow out, actual wings, and he flies off.
Sarhorn takes a second and sits down in the porch, like his face, the smugness a bit drops, and he just sits down.
I know who that is, correct?
All of you but Sabanrab knows who Vaxardan of Vox Machina is. They saved the world like 3 times.
Sabanrab comes in with muffins. Oh, he left without taking food. I was going to offer
Well,
him a short snack.
crap.
I know.
Can't believe it.
Well, crap is the best reaction.
I can't believe I tried to. Can't believe I was trying to flirt with the champion of the fucking Raven Queen.
As you guys are left at the back ports, only a few hours from sundown, we will leave the scene there.
Hey, Ken.
Like and subscribe.
Hey, Lord. Hey, Lord. Do you want to be part of a
Twitch,
of a
subscribe.